Oh, by the way, guys, piece of advice: just breathe. Just breathe.
Oh, screw you.
What episode are we on now?
God buys us cheeseburgers.
A God buys us cheeseburgers. All right. All right. All right. I think we're getting edge in this episode. I think we're getting edge. So
Yep.
let's see if he does what I want him to do. Oh, by the way, guys, piece of advice: just breathe. Just breathe.
Oh, screw you.
Just wanted to, just okay. We'll just just wanted to get that out the way.
Again, eventually he's gonna breathe anyway, right?
We got a code green on aisle 2.
PC smash.
Oh man!
Wait, they're moving the fates to here? Why?
What?
What are they doing?
Those are the fates.
Oh, okay.
The second chapter, just for the reference, the second chapter of the book is 3 old ladies knit the socks of death. And they're putting that scene here. For reasons, I guess.
We need to go to Santa Monica.
No.
What, like now?
Pause for a
My
second.
father's gonna meet me there.
The question isn't what do we do next, it was what happened. You're not answering the question you were asked. Go on.
Welcome to America.
No.
I'm saying we're not just trying to retrieve the thing.
Chaos.
I think we might need
Did
to
we
be
ever find
detectives
out
here.
why Annabeth can't manipulate the mist?
I
I
don't.
feel like she should be able to. She's been in the game longer than anybody else.
I don't know. I don't think that ever really comes up on why she can't manipulate it. That's the closest to the Undertaker he's ever gonna get. I'm sorry. Specifically, the American Badass persona.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm just starting to fight on Twitter here. Nothing makes me happier than
Okay.
passion.
Oh, you see how meta that was? Oh god.
First of all, you used the wrong name, asshole.
Wow.
I-
nothing like starting a good fight on Twitter.
Yep.
Like, how do you make a professional wrestler unintimidating? Because they're managing it.
Because it's Disney. It's the Disney cloak. Like, that's what it does.
That's why they didn't actually get Undertaker for this role.
Correct. Correct.
If they wanted an intimidating guy on a bike, they would have gotten Undertaker for this.
Oh, yeah. He would have been like 10 times menacing.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah.
And I mean, like, Aries is like, every douchebag stereotype is supposed to be Aries, especially in this first scene.
He is the literal god of war, so.
But, like, it's supposed to be like, when he takes off his glasses, they're literally supposed to be nuclear bombs. Like, his eyes are nukes. They couldn't give him, like, emissive eyes or anything.
That would have been cool.
Like,
that would have been cool.
I mean, I don't think that would take that much of a budget, give him, like, glowing eyes when he gets,
Yeah, I felt like I could Photoshop him some glowy eyes. Like,
yeah.
With a shitty program, so.
I mean, heck, man, you could just pull that out of freaking the Doctor Who episode with David Tennant when he's when he's got the sun in his eyes there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's not hard.
no.
It's not hard.
If the BBC could afford it in the early 2000s, and you know Disney should be able to afford it.
Yeah, Disney should no problem.
I don't think they're hurting that bad yet. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's also true too.
Yeah,
That's also true. That's also true as well. Yeah, it's fun. It's interesting how they're always just trying to clown the fans again.
yeah.
Like they did that with She-Hulk, making the fans the villain. And once again, love seeing a good fight on Twitter. Is like now you're just trolling again. It's like
Disney hasn't realized that Twitter isn't the real world. They still haven't figured that out. I don't know.
They have not. No, they have not. Oh, that's why the joke's on them.
For nothing, but in the book, she's the one telling Percy, "Shut up, shut up." He's the one mouthing off.
Yeah.
So she wasn't girl bossing in the book.
Which makes more sense that Percy's the one mouthing off because he doesn't know any better.
Exactly. That would make more sense for his character.
Yeah.
Plus, even when he does know better, he still melts off.
Yeah. Well, at that point, he could back it up.
I wasn't one of the protesters.
Pause for a second.
I'm a fan.
First of all, why does this matter? Second of all, why would Ares care?
Well, he looks like he doesn't.
Okay, well, why would Grover think he would care?
Yeah, that's the question.
Do not engage with the terrorist.
Oh man.
Until the third book. So
Is that okay? That's just a terrible song choice.
It is.
That's enough for people to just pause it and walk off.
Yep.
at least go with every breath you take.
Or something. Yeah.
What is happening right now?
You're getting trolled. That's what's happening.
I've heard this before.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I felt much more tense in the book.
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's the music.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I just remember it being genuinely a tense scene because it's supposed to be a decrepit old water theme park.
Yeah.
And they know shit's about to go down. I just can't take it seriously.
In the book in my head, I saw something out of Arkham level stuff, and this is a water
themed amusement mile. That's a good image.
Yeah,
kinda.
Yeah. This is on the level of the toy maker. I'm I can't take this seriously at all.
Oh yeah. Yep. It also looks like he's holding his breath here. Why are we doing this?
Just breathe.
Why are we still
Chaos.
Precisely.
Hey, it was set up. What can I say?
Yeah, I did. I fucking gave him I alley-ooped it and he dunked it. It was perfect.
I shacked it and I brought the basket down. Okay.
Oh yeah, fucking just destroyed the rim.
Yeah.
And seriously,
okay.
She's the smart one.
So he's psychoanalyzing Ares now. Is that in the book as well?
No, mostly the book is
not on this level for sure.
Mostly it's Annabeth saying we need, occasionally Ares will need someone smart because strength has to bow to wisdom sometimes. And Percy, shut your freaking mouth or we're dead.
Yeah.
That's the extent of it.
Next, Grover's going to pull out Sigmund Freud, and then it's going to be
he's going to have that DSM-4 book right next to him, and then be like,
yeah.
This is what.
Am I the only one who's getting the impression of unironically incompetent, toxic white male vibes?
Well, it's Disney, so.
Well, yeah.
I feel that's the thing. Spoiler alert: Zeus is black in this. So I genuinely want to know, like, is the only one that they're going to make white Ares? And I guess Poseidon, because Percy's dead. But
Right now, all I want to see is Ares just hit him with a chair.
just do it.
That's all I want to see. I mean, if he
I know.
hits him with a spear, I'll literally like lose it. But all I want to see is him to just hit him with a chair.
If we can get a chair,
Yeah,
maybe a ladder reference. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We got some time. Let's do this.
Here without my friend.
Okay,
If
pause
you
for
are
a
going to
second.
help me,
This whole thing is supposed to be a punishment for Aphrodite and Ares. He wouldn't give a shit about these kids. He'd let them go just because there's no point.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't prove anything, and he doesn't give a shit about people. He'd rather just play with machines. Okay, so I didn't want to scream at the screen.
Okay.
Continuity for the win.
Yeah, really.
I am impressed that they brought up that myth. That is one thing that was not in the books, but I think is more or less accurate. I think. But they don't establish Annabeth's arachnophobia here, which is a big deal. It's
will come into play later.
It's literally how they get like out of the next jam. Is that Percy uses the fact that she's afraid of spiders to spook her and get her to focus.
Yeah.
And then it's a huge payoff much later in the series too.
That was the part I was thinking of. Yeah. I completely forgot about the hotel, but yeah.
So the fact that they don't establish that is probably my biggest issue with this whole episode, really. Annabeth mouthing off to Ares is a bit of a problem. But
yeah.
Because she A is quite literally smart enough to know better. B actually does like have an idea who she's dealing with, so she wouldn't be that stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that is my biggest issue and I think it just comes from, like what you and me have talked about, TC, in all of my years of just being a role player in general. When you do something that is so out of bounds for that character, and in Annabeth's case, mouthing off to Ares. She is the one person that would literally just sit there, keep her mouth shut, and like in the books, like what TC said, is telling Percy, shut up. Like this guy could like vaporize us without even a thought. Like she is not the one that's going to mouth off to this guy. And the fact that she's doing it here is like so far out there for her character that just annoys the crap out of me.
It was, and yet, probably the best episode of the series. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, everything taken together. There are definitely problems, but
I mean, I wasn't bored this episode, so not like the last one.
Oh, but Glover also shouldn't have been able to psychoanalyze Ares. He would have
yeah, that was a little weird.
That was a little weird. Yeah. We just had a counseling session right in the middle of the episode.
I mean, like, I get wanting to, in like Grover's head, like try to make like small talk, but if anything, Ares should have like shut that down immediately.
It was
just be like, I'm gonna, no, just don't talk to me, or I'll burn your face off, sort of deal. Like
the
It was literally that scene from Avengers where Black Widow's interviewing Loki in the cell.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, so that's your play." It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like he's like been trained to do this for years, and you're, what did he say, 24? Like,
Yeah.
But emotionally 12.
yeah. Like, Black Widow, you are not.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you doing here?
You should not have these skills to be doing this.
Yeah.
I do. The one thing I will take from this is it actually gave Grover something to do, which he didn't really have much to do in the theme park. Because in the theme park, he tries to turn everything on and it doesn't work, and he just kind of shrugs.
Yeah.
So they gave him something to do, although it didn't. I feel like it did nothing. So, yeah.
Yeah, it gave him an edge, something to do. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, well,
They were like, well,
we're
already paying him to be on set, so we might as well.
We got to give him some sort of time on screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And where was my disability representation? Like, as much as I'm joking, like, Hephaestus is actually supposed to be crippled. Like,
Yeah. Well,
and
he
I'm
got
sorry,
he had a cane, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a cane. They were in his theme park, and you had Ares pulling a Doctor Who thing by snapping his fingers and shutting the door.
He did.
So that's a TARDIS reference. So that's as close as you're going to get, I think, DC.
And even then, we're like grasping. So
yes, yes, we are.
I mean, I could even say there was a point Percy was in a chair, So, I mean, we're just.
The only other thing is, literally, at least as far as Hephaestus is concerned, Percy and Annabeth being there was, oh, whoops. It wasn't a deliberate trap for them. They were just, like, as soon as Percy's like, okay, we're done, everything shuts off because Hephaestus doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like...
I was very close to making a Beauty and the Beast reference, like when he came out of that, because that looked like in the live action when Lumiere came back to like himself as a human. I was really close. You have no idea.
No, I get it.
I almost made a Dragon Ball Z reference when she was like, all they care about is power and strength and nothing else matters. And I was like, that's what Vegeta cares about. So
yeah. It's over 9,000.
Oh, your stutter must be broken. Oh man.
Yeah, there's your title for the episode. It's over 9,000.
Over 9,000. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to throw his face in there as well.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, yeah. This episode altogether was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I was
nothing to write home about.
I was on my phone less watching it, so last episode I was like just on my phone. So
yeah.
But this one I was like, okay, it was fine. It was fine. But
yeah, the last episode with that monologue, I was about to freaking quote Chris Jericho, be like, "Will you please shut the hell up?"
Oh man. Oh god.
Yeah, the only thing I wish the two things I wish they had done. I wish they had left Percy's flex in.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, what are they waiting for with him?
Probably for the Ares fight.
Yeah, probably. It's gonna be like probably the penultimate episode.
Yeah. So, like, that was the first real sign that he could do shit on
Yeah.
purpose. And again, the arachnophobia. That they need to establish that like soon.
Yeah.
And
That's
I mean,
kind of important.
and I get like they'll find another way out of the casino. That's fine, but her arachnophobia is the reason she left her family. Is that the spiders would attack her every night because Arachne hates her mother.
Yeah.
So, and that would cause fights.
Yeah.
And then eventually she just left. So that matters. It's not something you can just ignore.
And yeah, they can find another way out of the casino, but depending on how long they keep this going, she is going to need that.
Yeah.
Down the road.
I don't know if Disney's gonna give it to her. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna give her that weakness.
They'll probably give it to her right before the Arachne fight. They'll be like, "Oh, she's afraid of spiders, by the way."
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just shoehorn it in quick. Yeah.
In fact, it actually plays into every time she interacts with Hephaestus. They interact with Hephaestus. He sends them with a spider thing to guide them, and Annabeth like doesn't even want to follow it, and it's just a machine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like how it was about her love for
architecture.
Yeah, they're just gonna like have like a couple of lines and that'll be it. And it'll never be referenced again. So
they're gonna have to cut her out of like half a season too. If they don't want to address any sort of like love like weaknesses or any flaws that she's got there, they're gonna have to cut her out of half a season too then.
Yeah, but I mean that's an even harder one to work around, especially given the casting.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, can't wait to see what type of monkey shit they come up with for that one. Because that's exactly what it's gonna be.
I'm almost scared.
Oh, I am scared.
Like, I don't know how you work around that. That's pretty much her character-defining moment in the second book.
Yeah.
It's something that they would never have the guts to have her deal with in book 2.
Not in modern day Disney, no.
No.
Let's see. But we might get a reference to Nico or Bianca next episode, maybe, possibly.
Yep. Yeah, probably just a pass by.
I'd be okay with it. Just an acknowledgement they exist or a foreshadowing moment. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to actually like see them, but I do know that he runs into them or.
No, he
in
doesn't.
The book.
In the book, they establish in book 3 when they meet them. Oh, we spent time in this casino.
That's right. But he doesn't actually meet them like.
In Rick's defense, I don't think he had them as an idea as characters yet. But now he does, so you might as well plant the seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about all I got, guys.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
My mental health is intact for one more week.
Yeah, we'll see what next episode brings. But all right, well, we thank you guys for tuning in. We do ask that you smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and let us know what you guys think. Hit that bell for notifications, share this video out there, and you guys take care.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.